Good evening, everybody. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet. First and foremost, there's only two people I want to address. There's a couple of things flying around and I'm getting a couple of messages and stuff like that. So first and foremost, JDP, the number one waffler. Now I've got no issues with JDP. I don't dislike the kid, but I've got no problems with him. But I've got to tell the truth. I've got to say it how it is, which is everything that comes out that man's mouth every time he mentions my name is absolute pure crap. Nothing he's said. Every video that he's made about me has been bollocks, pure bollocks. He's never spoke to anyone who's connected to me. No one in my social circle would ever give him the time of day. If I did have a manager, they certainly wouldn't be speaking to a man of his calibre. No disrespect, by the way, JDP. I just mean in the fight world. Whether he's been deadly serious about him and this other guy are being serious about a management team, I don't know. But I certainly wouldn't go through that man, through JDP, to sort of fight out with another man, regardless of how much I dislike him. Why would I need to go through JDP? He's got no substance in the world. He's got nothing to offer in the fight world. I just believe that he's jumped on the back of Brett to gain a bit of traction, a bit of views, to go against the grain. His numbers have jumped up significantly. So I understand why he's done it. I understand why he sided with Brett. He's going against the grain and trying to stay out with a bit of shit, which I understand what he's doing, and I don't particularly dislike the kid for it. I don't have a problem with it. It's just what he's doing to get a few views and maybe there's a few subscribers and stuff. So I understand the game and in the YouTube world and this corner, and I'm not going to hold it against JDP. I understand what he's doing, but that's not going to stop me from telling him that you are full of shit, pal. JDP is a proper waffler, and he's talking wet. Nothing he has said regarding me is true. I've never once had my manager speak to him. He's not sorting a fight out for me and this other guy. He's not arranging anything. He certainly holds no substance as a manager towards anything to do with me and my fighting, anything that I've got to do in my life. So I don't understand why he keeps coming on and making videos. Well, I understand why he's doing it. I've just said I understand, for the views and going against the grain and supporting someone who everyone hates on YouTube. He thinks he's going to get a bit of clickbait, innit? I suppose that's what it is, innit? He's just he's baiting in everyone to dislike him, to stir the pot and all that, which I understand, and I've got nothing against him for it. But he is talking pure shit. JDP couldn't run a bath, never mind a fucking run a fight organisation or a management team. That's just my opinion, JDP. I've got no issues with you. I've got no problem with you, and I certainly don't want to back and forth with you, mate. So I don't want to back and forth with anyone on YouTube. That's why I've drew a line under certain situations regarding me and this other guy, because I just thought, I'm here wanting to fight every single day. I'm waking up in the morning, I'm making videos, I'm trying to shut offers to him. I'm trying to say, look, I'm ready here, I'm ready to go. Like, what do you want to do? It has to be in a controlled environment, has to be fair play, I'm ready now. I don't need pain, I don't need any money. You can record it. I won't pull a camera out. It'll just be me and my coach. You can record it all, you can have it all. Just let me come down and scrap. And he hasn't took me up on that offer. Now I'm going to move on to Exposure. Now, I like Exposure. Exposure's a nice lad. We have the same beliefs, we're both Christian values. Jesus died for us, so I like Exposure. We speak in private. So Exposure put an offer out to me and says, look, if I can get this fight over the line, would you come to Liverpool? And I says, yeah. If you can convince this man to fight me, I just need a day's notice. I'm ready to go. I just need a day's notice. I spar once a week, that's all I do. I lift weights and I spar once a week, that's all I do. I help fighters out, that's all I do. I'm not fit. I'm not particularly training every day. I do. If I don't spar, I'll do one pads. So I'm boxing once or twice a week. That's barely what I'm doing. I'm not running. I'm heavy. I'm 111 kilos. I'm pretty unfit. Best time to fight me, if I'm being honest. But this man will not last 10 seconds. As soon as we come together and I land 1 or 2 free shots, game over. Bye-bye. He could hit me as much as he wants. He's not going to fucking budge me. He can't hurt me. He's got no power. He's soft as shite. and he can't fight, you know, and that's okay. That's okay. You know, I think everyone knows that. Everyone knows why he's not going to fight me. So when I've been seeing what's been going on YouTube, you know, with exposure offering him a certain amount of 25 grand, and you know, Brett May trying to change the goalposts and stuff like that. Bastard, I mentioned his name again. Anyway, I don't want a back and forth. So if anyone can sort this out and wants to sort me and Brett to fight and can sort it, then sort it. All I need is a message on Instagram or a you know, a message on WhatsApp or whatever to say, right, listen, we've sorted it. Brett's good to go tomorrow. I'll come. I'll turn up. You know, if I have to go to Doncaster and fight him, I'll go to Doncaster and fight him. It just needs to be controlled and fair. You know, I can't just start driving around looking for someone who doesn't want to be found. I can't just start turning up and trying to fight someone who doesn't really want to fight. You know, I can't be doing that. You know, I've got things in the pipeline that you know, I've just got things going on so things need to be legal and properly. I can't be seen, you know, driving around like a thug and being a div. You know, I'm not that type of guy no more. If I'm going to fight, it needs to be controlled. It needs to be properly. It needs to be sort in a professional manner, you know. So yeah, I hope this clears everything up. God bless, guys. Take care.